Hey, welcome to this tutorial on how to play the final part of Fur Elise, composed by Beethoven. Feel free to subscribe to my channel PianoBruce, as I will be posting weekly covers and tutorials on how to play them. Plus I have many more videos with everything you need to know when you are starting to learn how to play the piano. So let's get into this. In the last two piano tutorials I showed you how to play the main theme and the fast part of Fur Elise. Since you're here, I'm going to assume you know this already. Now I'm going to be showing you how to play the final section of Fur Elise. I'll refer to it as section 3. So where have we left off? We just went through the second section, and now we're going to go back to the main theme to finish off with this part. And notice the end is a little bit different. I'm going to play a few times pressing A, and then I'm going to try and switch over to my thumb. And basically what you're going to do is your left hand is going to drum certain notes on every half a beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So we're going to group this together, the left hand and the right hand. So you do your first 6, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to use your right hand to go E, G, A sharp and C sharp. And you do another 6 pulses with your left hand on A. And then on the first beat of the next bar, you're going to go to D minor, playing F, A and D. And you only do 4 pulses on A. And then you're going to press C sharp and E at the same time as A for 1 pulse. And then D and F at the same time as A. And then you're going to keep these fingers on D and F with your right hand and press a G sharp down here. So it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do another 4 pulses with your left hand on A. And you're going to press the same notes again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go to A minor with your right hand. And do 6 pulses with your left hand on A. Then you go down to F and D, and with your left hand now you're going to add the D at the bottom, and you do 4 pulses. And now with your right hand you're going to keep this same shape and go down the notes singly, E, C and D, B. So it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to finish on this chord with your right hand, C, F sharp and A. And with your left hand, raise the D to a D sharp at the same time. So this plays together. And you do 4 pulses with your left hand on these notes. 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to raise it to E and A with your left hand. And your right hand plays C and A. And again, we're going to keep this same shape. And then finish on C and A. And the left hand pulses. And as you get to D and B, you press E and G sharp with your left hand. And then you finish off with the octaves of A and A. And then you carry on pressing with your thumb on A. Let's just walk through that again. So 6 pulses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the chord here. Pulses, and then to A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now right hand goes down to D minor here, and left hand pulses on D and A. 4 pulses, E, C, D, B, and then 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to press C and A with 2 pulses of the left hand. And then E and A on the left hand, whilst you play C and A on your right. 2 pulses, and then 2 pulses again, and then the left hand switches to E and G sharp, whilst the right hand goes to D and B for 2 pulses. And then you finish off on C and A on your right hand, and left hand goes, and then pulse with your left hand for 6 more. And then you're going back to the beginning of this section where you go. That's 6 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then C sharp and E, D and F, and then hold it on D and F. And then you're going to press D and F once more for the last 2 pulses on here. And then your left hand is going to go up to A sharp, whilst your right hand remains on D and F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you keep the left hand on this note, pulsing, and then your right hand goes to G and D sharp. 2, 3, 4. Go down on the right hand, F, D, D sharp and C, D, F and A sharp. Whilst pulsing on A sharp on the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. And from here you're going to go down to D minor with your right hand, with 2 pulses of the left hand. And as you get to this chord here, where you're on a G sharp with a D and F, your left hand is going to switch to B. 2, 3, 4. And then you press these together for 2 more pulses. And then you're going to finish off with C, E and A. And your left hand is going to play C. And you hold that for 2 counts. So 1, 2, let go for 3. C sharp and E with your left, and your right goes D, E and B. Play that together. This is 1 count. So let's just run through the second half of that section. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then calm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this bit, the right hand goes A, C, E, A, C, E, D, C, B. And then you follow the same pattern going up the octaves. A, C, E, play up here. A, C, E, D, C, B, A, C, E, A, C, E, all the way up here. D, C, B. And from here you're going to go down in semitones going all the way down. And you slow down for this last bit. Back to the original beginning, the main theme. So your right hand is playing 3 triplets copied and pasted up the piano. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up here. And your left hand is going to play A at the same time as you go up with your right hand. And then when you get to this little triplet here, where you go D, C, B, you're going to press A minor with your left hand here. So you go D, C, B, and then you're going to press it again when you get to A on your right hand. And then you're going to press it again now when you get to D, D, C, B. And then you're going to press it 2 more times when you get here. So you press it when you press this lovely semitone. Notice I only go down and back up. I don't repeat the... For the third section, I'm just going to add a few little things to help you play this bit. We're not going to use the sustain pedal, and this bit we're going to crescendo from here to get quite loud. And from this point, you're going to get quieter. Again, crescendo. Keep it loud. And then this bit suddenly goes quiet. And then even quieter. And for this bit, we can play quietly, and you don't have to rush it. Nice and calm for that bit. I just want to finish Fur Elise on the ending where you play the main theme straight after the semitones bit, and then you go into this section, and then you go back to the main theme. For the ending, you're going to go, you finish on C and A with your right hand, and your left hand presses A and A down here. Really nice and soft. For section 3, you only use the sustain pedal at the end bit when you're going up the A minor chord. And you're going to hold it down the whole time. And this is when you let go. To press again when you start the main theme. Remember, you can always rewind the video to find the parts that you missed, as it can take some time for it to truly sink in. Playing the piano takes a lot of practice, so keep at it and you'll get there. Once again, pleasure to have you here. You can subscribe to my channel with the icon in the middle of the screen right now so that you never miss an upload. I post every Wednesday and Sunday with new tutorials and covers. In my next video, I'll be playing the Moonlight Sonata and then teaching it in the following weeks. I look forward to seeing you there. See ya!